Canada is in the second wave of this pandemic, and people are rightly asking whether we learned the lessons of what the Trudeau government got wrong when the virus first hit. The Liberal government was 2 months late on closing the border. They told people for months there was no risk of person-to-person infection, and they first said that mask wearing would be counterproductive to stopping the spread of the virus. Over several months, they flip-flopped on all these critical issues. Think about how better off we could have been if the government hadn't shut down our pandemic early warning system. They did that in 2019 without any consultation with scientists or opposition parties. The Trudeau government shut it down and preferred to rely on open source data from China. You heard that right. They stood down Canadian intelligence officials in favor of false information from Communist China. As a result, we had zero advance warning of an incoming pandemic. We took the batteries out of our smoke detector, a year ahead of an economic fire that has burned through our economy and placed millions of Canadian families on unemployment or benefit programs. Canada's at a crossroads under the Trudeau Liberals. They're setting Canada up to, for the first time in our history, pass a poorer country to our children. That's my greatest worry. But it doesn't have to be this way. We need to get this country working again. Canadians have heard me speak about the need for corporate Canada to take a leadership role in deleveraging Canada from China. Many of these companies have corporate social responsibility departments to deal with climate change. That same department should be saying, we don't do business with countries who use forced labor camps or who imprison democracy advocates. It's time to open our eyes. The free market will not bring democracy to China. As Prime Minister, I will strengthen our cooperation with our Five Eyes allies and stand up to Chinese bullying. I also want corporate Canada to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. The big grocery chains are ramping up supplier fees and squeezing farmers. This is raising prices on Canadian families. For the one sector that thrived amid a crisis, this is wrong, and Canadians expect better. COVID has set us back, but COVID will not stop us. With the right ideas, with a principled and ethical leader, we can show the world that Canada's brightest days are still ahead of us.